Hello and welcome back to another episode of F2P Free to Play No Steal. Today we'll be doing Frida's 11. This is Frida's 11. Great map for reading down this time. This map is known because it's been also in F9 and it has pitfalls. There are tiles where if you stand on those with, a unit that's not a flyer, the flyer is not standing on those, you will get stunned and not being able to counterattack with that something taken. And that tile will no longer, you could no longer get through that tile. So that second part is the main issue for this mapping. A little more annoying than the original one, as I believe there is like one here, one there. This game has a sound barrier, so I believe there's like one here and one here or something like that. I seem to remember being one spot in which you could just get stuck and not being able to proceed, except you always can, because flyers can rescue infantry units but not mounted units. So things like Oscar could get stuck, I believe, and the same goes for Miss, who's promoted. But every infantry unit, and that includes the main character who needs to seize, can be rescued with panic or secure. The conditions for this map are to seize, and the game over conditions are Renault, Securun or Tani dies, which means that no matter what you do, you will always have Ike, Securun and Tani well run. Always available for this map, even mid, far, even after playing for a few turns, you will always have them, because you will have gotten a game over if you don't. So that means you have always Ike with Ragnar, who's an infinite use weapon, and one to range, like really good, and Ranulf, who technically has an infinite use weapon. It's not that good, but it's still an infinite use weapon. Whenever he's transformed, you have higher speed than Ike, and 26 difference is the same amount, except Ragnar gives 5 points. And he will have more step. 28 is higher than 27. I guess that's it. Ragnar is stronger, so that doesn't matter. But yeah. And then the Stanif and Segurun, who are the flyers that could rescue them. I'm pretty sure at least they can rescue Ike. I'm not sure if they can rescue Ranulf. They might always be able to rescue him if he's not transformed, but if he's transformed, he might not be able to, so he will need to be untransformed in order to be rescued. But they can do it. So you have 2 units with an infinite use weapon, and you have 2 units to rescue. No matter the odds, you will always have them for this, so it should always be possible. We are obviously going to use more than those units. As you've seen on screen, the current base experience I have is less than 4,000. I have like 10 times that amount because of the experience, base experience being merged between part 2 base experience and part 3 base experience for this group. I think the reason I have that little is because I use almost all the base experience to make Soren, Miss, to make like every single unit that was using long term promoted, not Miss was already fire free, but to make Soren promoted, to make Rolf promoted, to make Boy promoted, to make Oscar promoted, and to make Har promoted. I believe Oscar was like level 16, so yeah, that took a while, and you only had 3 master crowns by that point, so at this point, so there were 5 units I needed to make tire free, so at least 2 units needed to get an extra level up of the experience. But yeah, I think that's worth it, because God, trying to gain Soren is so annoying, it's so tedious, it's so slow. He is not terribly slow. 23 speed is enough not to get double, but I was definitely seeing how he just couldn't double. Hard couldn't double either. Boy couldn't double either. And I'm afraid that Boyd and Hard might still not double because 24 speed is too low. The thing is, Boy just got unlucky. I'm pretty sure Hard did not get unlucky, but Hard is just slow. Oscar should also now double thanks to being promoted. He had a speed cap, it's more or less the same as Soren is you, except his speed cap was 24, so he had a little more speed to double some additional enemies. Rolf probably wouldn't need the experience to promote. His speed was also capped, but his speed cap was 26, so he would probably have been fine even for this map. 21 speed I saw there, so he would still double those. I guess no Swordmaster. No one's doubling Swordmaster. I guess we're not doubling Swordmaster. Now they're promoted and this, he's still not doubling Swordmaster. That wasn't going to fix that. So yeah, Rogue would still have been fine. It's just I wanted him because he does get an additional 1 attack range upon promotion on top of Dead Eye. They do get Master Skill, which they tend to be lethal for all classes. The only ones that aren't really lethal are the ones that get healing. Torrents and mounted units, cavalry units who get soul. That is triple damage, but the crit is not necessarily lethal. So yeah, he could have been fine, but that the additional range should be really helpful. And now that I have Oscar promoted, he can run bows. So I will be able to take that. He can run bows, so I have given him one of the steel bows I've had. I guess I should also mention that base experience is not the only thing that got nerds. Because we got also, you know, the experience got merged because we got units from part 2. We got all of them, but Lucia and Geoffrey, I think no one else is missing from that part. So yeah, we got also the weapons they have, and that let me have a little more things on the inventory. There are barely any uses here, but that's because I have picked up most of the weapons to my current team that's deployed. This time I won't be using it because I have also gotten Paragon twice. There are the units with their new inventory. I guess I also does not need more swords now that he can run Ragnar as an infinite use one to raise weapon. I got Sigrun and Tani. They did have some additional weapons, but obviously not all the weapons you're seeing on them right now. Some of them are from the part 2 group. Soren just got that Hellfire. He should have enough weapons for all part 3. I'm not sure if he'll have enough for part 4. Me set of that red hammer. So that should be enough for all part 3 and maybe part 4. We'll see if I bring her to the tower or not. I probably will, just because. Soren, I did get another steel bow from Astrid, so that's why I still have 2 steel bows with him, while still having one on Oscar. Boyd, I have gotten a new axe. I believe Kieran had a steel axe of some kind and a hand axe. It is the hand axe. Reese, I don't think he got anything because I already transferred that physic from Elysia before. That's what he was having one. You might have gotten some lances also. I believe that steel blade was some Makalovs. Now it's some Mia. This is deployed. Is he deployed? I haven't paid enough attention. Yes, he is deployed. No bad Laguz, but Rennac who's fully deployed are deployed just to prove the point that I don't need them. And we should get another Laguz here, but that's just the refresher for this map. Let's save and hopefully we'll get through this. It isn't an easy map. I'll be using the walls down base to check pitfalls, but also to check the line for the refresher unit to show up. Because that is one of the annoying parts of this. It shows up if you cross a line. That's, I mean, also how it works for F9, but this makes that unit show up a little farther away from where you cross the line, and that makes that unit be in danger of enemies if you don't rescue her. So yeah, you have to be really careful on that. So what I'll do is also this first turn is quite hard because these are, you know, paladins, and as mentioned on a part 2 video, it's quite hard to tank units with Kanto because they can attack Kanto away and attack with different units. So the make a wall strategy doesn't work as well as the idea of making a wall and using a choke point is the fact that you can only get attacked by 1, 2, maybe 3 tiles. But it doesn't matter the amount of tiles you can get attacked from if all the units can just go and attack them at the same time because they can get away from it. So for that reason we want units that have high avoid, like we want I to be one of the tiles, and we want other units of close power. I think Soren will also be fine because for avoid 16 defense, and he still has resolve. Added bandits resolve combo, and now that he has flare, he can also heal himself, which will be really helpful. As for the other slot, I could be hard. I could. But yeah, I didn't show the skills. Oscar has imbue now instead of disarm. I just couldn't run both. He got so many points of magic while using best experience on him. 15 points of hitting with imbue is quite good. And where's Paragon? Boy still has one Paragon, and the other Paragons are on Tanit and Sigrun. The reason is because they are Part 2 units, and even though I may not use them long term, I do want them to reach Tier 3 possible before Par 4. Do you have a contact you're playing with it? There are some enemies here with a ranged weapon, and there's just one. And if there's just one, Oscar has his Biorhythm with air support. He should be the other one. I'll give him that Iron Grey Lance and have go next to him. Every other unit just move closer. Will worry, I think that you still have discipline, yeah, because you still don't have this class. I'll have you there. Spread in case the Rennac wants to go after her. Don't think so. Still definitely one combat. Be around there. Funny. And Tigrun. You can only get attacked by the Rennacs, dude, so I'll just leave you there in case that guy wants to go after you. 47, that's the only range weapon we have. Ronald, you just wait. Mia, I thought to give her for see if I could tame her, but because of the amount of stores I have, but I just don't feel like it. Okay, let me go search for the upgrades of hidden items on reinforcement line. So reinforcement line is. Where is it? Oh, why did I place High within range of Hunter? You know, that's fine. That way I could fight him with a melee weapon instead of counter-attacking him with that spear that Spoon had. Now that Soren is promoted, he can double and one-round enemies again. I mentioned that also a few chapters ago that best level ups are randomized, even though they're guaranteed always free stats. Those stats are still randomized. They might not be same chances for all stats, but they're still randomized, so I could just take my time and make sure he gets stats that I wanted. And I say that because it took me a while for him to get defense. He had only 4 stats, not half, and I was still getting always all the stats but defense. It wasn't mine. You go him with the 26. Okay then. As you see, he can leave maybe even another hit, so it doesn't matter much. It's the second soul. Kinda useless because it was a full HP, but I might have gotten him back healed. 17 times 2 is 54, and I'm pretty sure they will have over 40 HP. Oh yeah, there's a piece of here with rescue. It's cute. I'll use it on the first 3 times. You can't even disarm this weapon because it's equip locked. They kinda made sure that you couldn't steal this rescue. If stealing was allowed, which it was when I tried the free-to-play challenge for the first time, I would probably have tried to steal some physics. It's quite hard to disarm them, but it barely does any damage, so it would be easier for the disarm. Well, I check on you need to cross this line, you need to be around here in order to trigger that, so that's the mini. So you place someone here before defeating those enemies, and then this goes up there, and you're screwed, you would have to reset. We obviously don't want that, so just place my units closer until I can defeat those guys. There is a trap tile here, that's why some of those enemies don't move. I should mention that again, that enemies can also fall in those traps. You don't see that because they do know where they are. They avoided tiles, and because they avoided tiles, you can pay attention on enemy phase to see where they move and move from the same tiles. Through the same tiles they move. Yes, make sure you do not step on one tile. Boy, I need you to get more speed. I still need you to get more speed. You're doubling some now. He got some speed on base level up, and then he got 2 points from mouse. It's definitely faster now. That's enough not to get doubled by any enemy for sure. But doubling enemies with 24 speed is something that might not happen. I'm so glad I have Rolf now. With free range I can defeat those enemies more easily. Oh yeah, it crossed that line. But it's okay because I defeat one of the enemies. So now I have her, you don't need to talk to her to recruit her. She can now go away, be safe. I don't think you get any experience from keeping those units alive. I think even if barn losses here, you would still get him recruited. I'll just leave them round 3 if that's the case, to save me some weapon uses, I guess. Did you double this warrior? You don't. I could try this. If hit and trigger resolve. That could happen. That could also happen. I could just dodge the attack. It was possible. I'll somehow finish him. You downstairs. So I'll do these to make art color. There's no longbow enemy, so that tile is fine as long as I have 2 units there. I don't think you can double jump. They're still too fast for everyone. Even my eye is fast. Okay, I'll rescue Soren so I can make him be close enough to Ike for that support. I can almost panic there in order to heal Soren, yes. Nice soul. And now Rolf can do something funny and be there. It's funny because that's where that sage would use the sign barrier on. I never avoided that. So to avoid that, I could get through there. There's one of the trap tiles. It's okay. It's okay. We don't need to worry about this. Oh, this is my crossbow. I thought that crossbow was the one with the higher weapon uses. It is fine. It is fine to waste that one because I already have another one with Void, and we'll get a card, which is another crossbow type weapon. As a crossbow type weapon, even though so guns or bow guns are the lowest rank type of weapon, because crossbows are more common, I think. So yeah, I guess now Rolf will no longer have one range for the time being. It's fine. We don't need that. Why would we need that? I could even trade this crossbow and use the hand axe with boy for the time being. Feel like it. That's a one round. You know what I could do now? I could do triangle attack. I love triangle attack with this free. Triangle attack with ranged weapons. So good. So many spots to make use of that. The fact that Oscar has countered to help with positioning. Great. I can make you be... What do I want you to be? What's your move again, girl? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you just barely reached there. Want to refresh? Boy, he has Paragon. Now what? This Soren can go here. And now I can move to where? These two are trap type. And this is also a trap type. So that's where you would get stuck. You actually don't, I think, after a few turns those things disappear, but I think I never noticed that. Is that the case? Yeah, that is the... Is that the case? The WOD page related to trap files, that says so. So yeah, this one should eventually disappear because there's no other way around it. Unless you place a flyer. Yeah, that's what you do, you just place a flyer. Hold on. Can I reach there? You could... I'm sorry if I want to. You have Best Buy already, then it might be fine. I can't. Get rid of this killer at least. Or maybe. Is it this style? Actually, no. Those are the tiles that are trap tile. I mistake. But I guess that's fine. Because it means that I can be here by one of those two. This guy has a ranged weapon, so I kinda need to get rid of him or rescue Leon away. Is Car now lucky enough not to face crit? No. He wouldn't die by a crit though. He would still live that crit. And you want to stop him though. Nope. Car is still that bad. This is the trap tile. These two are trap tiles, this one is a trap tile, and this one has a time barrier. That's where you would get stuck for a long time if this one disappears. If it disappears, which I think it does, but we'll just have to wait a few times. Check that out later. So now what? I could fist it with Miss hard to make sure he's fine. All those tiles, no, those two tiles are trap tiles. This guy might still get too far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That guy might still get too far. This is a general, so he at least boy could now double that one. Oh. I didn't pay much attention. I had a page open, I just for some reason didn't think this would be a trap tile because why would it be? There's just no point, right? Well, I guess I'll just try beating this guy with those two. I'm gonna get a crit. Okay, game. It's fine. You can be there, I guess. Boy can go and beat this guy. You can steal axe. Steal paralogues is enough for a one shot. It's not a one shot. The enemy. Yes, only one weapon used now. This combat. I just have to hope that heart is safe. This should be. There are only melee enemies this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some enemies might go after those yellow units. Yeah. So her is more likely to be safe next to that. And they didn't go around the enemies, which is great as that would let... I thought, that enemy might go after her. No, that enemy had a sign barrier, that's why there are two travel tiles there. Yes, so you fell on those or then got the first time. Guess car was safe all along. So now I would like to defeat this guy, maybe this guy with Void for experience. Leon can be up to there, which is not to refresh Void from being here. As a reminder, those are the top guys, so I kinda need to... Well, those are the top. So I can have Void there and refresh him. I guess what I'll do is suffer one tile higher. I can do it. So that way C could be there. And that would let Boy move here. Once I have some other flyer there. Okay, let's do it, and that way I can see that guy down to make sure Boy can defeat him. And both tiny times even a paragon, so it's okay if they can do also some of that. Now Boy can be here. Use a contacts to beat this enemy. Both units, they both have Paragon, which is nice. I will, however, for using Tonic, make sure my other units get across this area. And you go defeat this enemy. Please get speed, Boy. You got 3 stats. I can't do that. So I need a flyer there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could do that. I would like to move straight right, just to have him there with Oscar there. That might work. Stay there. I want IP somewhere. You can go there because Rock is staying on the other tile, one that's behind you. And I buy this healer. Rock can go fight a paladin down there. Seems to having free reigns. Now Oscar will have his support partner nearby. Make sure I'm not stuck. And I will have it as well, even though he probably is fine just having 51 defense then with Ragnar a bit. Ooh, I need to check out on something that I can have forgotten. Those are catapults. They can hurt my units. They are not effective against flyers, but they can hurt Leon. I don't remember if it takes 10 damage or if it takes 15 damage from them. It can be annoying. I thought 22 it says. It might be 20 damage and 10 if it is not on her tile. So she could get 2, so not sure what's the range of this. I'm assuming that is 10. That would still be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Enough for 10 damage and then 20 from this one because it is closer. That one definitely reaches her. So I need to make her be somewhere else. That would I go with this guy, but this guy could maybe take the spot too. I need her somewhere else. See, she's not living that fire. Also, I kinda need to sub Soren closer if I want to have him there. So, Grease, you sub Soren, you close to I do have a heal staff. That's probably the one Reese had. I gave that to him just in case. Who else do I have to rescue Leon away? I have missed, but I would like to heal someone. I have Sigrun, I guess. You can rescue her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that should be fine. I'll take her. Sif might as well. And drop her there. She might get attacked by this one, but that one enemy is not enough to beat her. And now I can heal someone with Nis. And who should it be? Hard should be the one. Getting healed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I get rid of one of those enemies? Not in one shot, but I can definitely get rid of one of those enemies. Oh yeah, you can... You know, I don't need to heal him right away. He can definitely leave those catapults on. This guy cannot reach me. Those are trap tiles. So we'll say there. I go heal someone else instead. I can heal. Yeah. And that also works. I hope that Tivan is safe. Okay, he moved away. He should be. There is a crossbow enemy there that could defeat Tivan. Well, there goes that unit. Let me go check whether those units will give me the experience or not. For keeping them alive, they do not. They do get me the experience from doing combat. It probably is heavy even if they get defeated. Alright, we should be fine. You could maybe go defeat this one. Let me make sure there's no cartels there. No, there aren't. Okay, that way I can get rid of that crossbow enemy, which is the main threat against farm. Actually, I don't know if the barn is a condition. I did say that you would get him regardless, but maybe you would get him regardless because you could just get a game over if you lost him, so he just can lose. Oh, yep, it's a game over condition. Well, I got rid of that crossbow enemy. Still bow enemies could maybe do something against him, but like this guy has 169 accuracy. It's a 50 hit rate, and that guy would deal 20 more, so 53. That is 21 damage. They would still need to hit him 3 times, and like that crossbow enemy. So it needs to be closer to I. This tile is okay. I know that's a trap tile. I check, but even if it is a trap tile, support will still work. So shouldn't need to worry. And now I can move my other units closer. Where? What do you do? You know, for some experience, he does have Paragon. Yeah, that'll do it. I can heal. Oh, it's nice stun. I can heal him with this, if I remember. Or if I need to, because I may not place him within range of enemy. Yeah, I just won't place him within range of enemies. Gonna go somewhere. I have intentionally done that. What to do? Yeah, I'll do that. Now you can be there, so Leon can press this to and you'll go hopefully defeat this enemy and move back to one of the tactiles to let me move closer. I guess it's amazing that even if those defensive tiles do not disappear, if they were not to disappear ever, the unit that fails on the trap tile can still move forward. So there aren't that many units that would get behind, that would get left behind. Where do I send Void? It's not enough. I can't have Oscar and roll for something. I can potentially. Okay, what's the damage output boy had? 20 damage. So 21 will be enough. Can roll. Go here and get rid of this guy. How about silver bow? He might do it. There. And now have roll. Take a chance against this guy. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I had injure him anti-bar moves before the enemies, and he might defeat this sniper because it's in and can counter. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think this should be safe. Hopefully. Please. Miss, you go heal hard. And hard can then be placed where? There is a nail found there, which is annoying as always. 27 is 14. Could leave that fit. I'll place him not there. I'm going to place him one tile to the left. I just want Void to create his weapon for hand axe, just so he can counter enemies. Remove, you can up there. Let's see what happens. You didn't go after that sniper. Why? This should be fine. Yeah, 6 hit. Good luck. Alright, they do not seem to reach Leon. Oh, that's bad. That's actually really bad. I thought it's done. I misunderstood games. That might have been terrible. Because creatures stun enemies do have 100 accuracy against him. He could die. He can't even counter. I might have lost. They're delaying that because that's how Rennac works. They actually delay the. They actually delay game over conditions. Game over events. They're being delayed on purpose to bother the player. I think Soren can still leave another hit though. Alright, we were safe. Thankfully, we were safe. I think it could have died easily if those units had moved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, if those units had moved, this guy would move attacking, counter away, and then move this guy and beat Soren. So maybe I was just safe because those guys might have a stationary AI, which is 0 turn AI. They just don't move. They only attack if you are within their attack points without moving, which is just this. So yeah, I got lucky because bad AI. That works for me. So now we would like to get rid of those two, get rid of this sniper that I just didn't last time. The more experience with Void. More experience Void. I would need to soak him twice, which I might be able to. Okay, now I can refresh Void. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I will need to rescue Leon away. Well, actually, I think she's only within range of one to pull, so this will be fine. Boy, you need to get rid of another. That's good enough. Nice one. With the host layer, it'd be nice to have another weapon, even though I just got a few. Roll, get rid of this one. What is my most accurate weapon? That iron bow is. But it's not strong enough, so I will need to use this steel bow. And just need one hit. Oh, come on, Rob. Come on. Why are you like this? We need to beat these two enemies. I can be there and attack this one. Just one-shot him. I can have Oscar be here. I can have him with this source here to counter those guys, but I don't feel like that. I'll do this. I'll counter the sniper. I could trigger soul against that one. Enemies won't get through me. So these units should be safe because I don't think we can went more enemies. 1, 2, 3 tiles away. So I can have hard these contacts to hopefully defeat this sniper and then fall back. And still, Sigrun and Tani have to do something. I don't need to rescue the arms, is to leave. Okay, I'll just move them closer, I guess. I can also just have cylinders whose units could move through here. And Mies would like to be within voice for lanes. And I can even attack with the floret to transfer rank. Move right there. Don't feel like getting this wyvern stuff rolls just for free. I still has Blossom, he's barely getting any experience. He's still getting some compared to my Fire 1 units. fine. I think it needs to be safe. Yeah. He does have soul. I'm not sure if he could trigger that with Florette from range. He probably can. Still has corrosion. I forgot about that. That's actually great. And that enemy will probably have no weapons now, so that will be free experience to whoever I feel like it. But it's okay, we said Liang can leave one hit on that. Pretty sure that guy could have attacked Liang on their own tile to do 20 damage per, but it chose to go on that other tile so it could deal damage to 2 units. It doesn't make sense. the damage, the total damage still is less than what you could, what he could have done if he had gone after her. Okay, let's see the Blossom level up. It should be better. Yep. It's better. Why magic of all things? Like you could have gotten speed, luck, race, more than one stat too. And he just heavy math. Please get speed, boy. I need you to be faster. Thank you. 3 stats, 1 is speed. That's good enough. You have Paragon, I should beat enemies with you. Okay, how are you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's not. Can you sit him down? Strength, more speed, great level up on it. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Nice, is safe there. Oscar, you should be fine. And I should be fine here. Antivarn, you could feel. And feel press voice if you could move closer. Can't be there until I don't know what to do with him right now. Oscar should be fine with all the support. Ooh, more enemies. Need to be careful, I guess. There's a silver bow enemy. I guess you need to be careful. You will get 30 extra points of damage, which is 69. That power against fires. It's enough to deal 57 to this guy, which is too short. And it's enough to one-shot sick rune on it. But you have that skill. Oh yeah, I guess you did have transfers from Path of Radiance. I kinda forgot about that. That's why you have more speed on sick rune. That's why you have 5 more strength than sick rune. That's why. That's why you're like that. Okay, let me see. I can't get rid of this paladin or refresh on it. We need to make sure I do that C is safe. C might be once I get rid of these 2 enemies. There's that sniper gone. I can press this too. And I can also have Ranulf's of Soren, so he could get to this guy. Would you mind taking out this sniper? Don't want to have him around. Let me see, can I make you take out one enemy? Not that enemy. You should be able to. Of course you got hit. Of course. Well, I still have miss, so I can heal her. Still have miss, I can heal her. It's fine. I need her around here to make Leanne safe. I could rescue her with the Lunatic. So we should be okay, just kill her. I mean, she might still die because there are two enemies plus this guy, which I'm not sure if it does or not. One with miss, but this guy might go after miss then. And I hope that those guys will go after Wolf because he has a bow. Yeah, this sign barrier disappeared. I did not think that vessel would have a weapon. It went off the car. It's cinematic. And that guy went after all. Great job. Alright, and to feed these 2 units, and I guess Boy maybe more experience. Up to there. Okay, so let's go get rid of this enemy. Now I can repress her, press both, press them. Maybe if I can somehow get a pause with Sigrun, I might be able to make her tire free this map. Strength, defense, and rest. Great. What is the turn limit for this map? It is said to be 10 turns. Turn 9. I guess I'll need to do the boss with her next combat if I want to somehow get this done. Or if you took one of these to defeat it, please. Was hoping for corrosion to put it up for the Pegasus, the Falcon Knights. This will do. This guy didn't move, so I don't need to worry about him. I can go defeat this one with roll. And prepare these 2 for these units to hopefully make her tire free. Should I make that work? That seems kinda likely. It would be hilarious if this guy chose to move now and they stick around. Alright, turn 10, this is the turn limit. I need to defeat this guy hopefully with Sigrons so he could potentially get to tire free. Yes, he'll definitely do it if I beat the boss with her. I just need to, you know, beat the boss. That's not easy. I need to specifically set up one unit in one turn. Like it's close enough to reach the boss. That's also a thing I needed to do. I needed to be mindful of. So how do I make the boss be set up for her? I do not want to use miss against the boss because that is definitely likely to use corrosion and make me waste on that, maybe lose that weapon. Don't want that to happen. I haven't even checked what's the damage output of Hugh. 15 seems to be the highest might. So 31 is... I don't get difference from that. 31 is 9 points. That's not easy. 9 points. A crit won't beat that, right? 9 points. This won't do that either. More Maxi. Six points. And 21, that's 29, which is 7 points. I take the 6 points. Do I get to 51? It's 9 points. It is a weighted weapon. 4 less might, D27. So it's 5 points. That's 210. Can't get soul from range, so this should work for 9 points or 27 points. Okay, I could get another 9 points maybe, but I might get a crit, so that's not really clean. We said that you could do 51, so that's 9 points, and maybe 11. Somehow I get 11 points. Eight and 21 is 29, which is 7 points. I think 7 points. You have 52. No, 16 plus 8, 24, 12. And you have 1% crit chance. You get double. Maybe Mia is my best chance there. Then rescue her. Let me see. And with that, and with that, you get a crit. You beat that guy with this steel sword. Do I have a different weapon? An iron sword. I have with her. That is 6 nines of 3 less to deal. 3 less to deal 4 points of damage. Big chance. Hey, what about the glue down? Don't I have any? So that has some. I do a bit on this unit. 7 might. It's 2 less, which would be 3 points times 2, 6 with double crit is not enough, and that'll be 6 points still. Yeah, that would be better, but I can't really give her that. But this guy has 25 speed, so Rolf doesn't double. I thought Rolf would double. Crossbow was 51 damage, so it is only 9 points? Oh, it's 9 points. I thought it was 6 points. 28, no, it's 28. Why do I see 51? Oh, because of in-support. Okay, but it's 28. 28 means only 6 damage, so Rolf should deal 6 damage at most. Okay, Rolf should trade the crossbow 10 can use that. Yeah, not enough with that. If he gets a crit, that should be perfect. If he doesn't, I might be able to just sit him down with something else. Okay. So I need a little more damage. With someone. I also need to rescue Roll away. I guess Sigurd could miss and die. That could also happen. That would be terrible. If I were to tip this guy a little more, maybe I could just use different weapons. So may not need to worry about that part. What is Mia able to do? Mia can get 2 points of attack support from Breeze if I feel like trying that. That will be 22, which is enough to deal no damage. You need that iron sword from Tony, but they can't really afford that as you would need to be rescued. The iron sword would be, well, what would that be again? 6 and this is 2, so that'll be 4 points. 26. 26 is 4 times 2, which is 8. A double crit would do it. 1 crit would just do it. Soren has crit and there's I can't use him. And Tanith could just die if I try that. Oh, that's again. I could try Rolf again for the 6 damage, put this guy at 8 points. But I'm afraid that he might just be boss and let me waste all this time for nothing. Did you die in 2 hits? Yes, you do. What did we say about that iron sword? We said that it's 3 less than this, so it's 2 points. Wait. Is that what we said? That is... Yeah, it is 3 less points, so it'll be 2 times 2, 4 with a crit one, with double crit won't do it, and I'll put this guy at 10 HP. What is it that I needed? 51. That's not enough. I'm not using this weapon, that's too scary. I would be sorting damage help from damage help. If only see where to get a crit once with that iron sword. Or 7 is 2 less points. What is 7 again? So 7, 2 less points is 3, 6, 18. Yeah, double crit will just be terrible there. So give her that iron sword, beat their refresh bow so I could... Sorry, beat their refresh both panic and Sigurd so I could rescue her after and try with a crit. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. I'm tired. Just try that. You can have this iron sword. If Mia doesn't get a single freeze, just doesn't do it. Points. 13 points, that still is as strong as this silver level is. Less accurate, so I think that's gonna help. But if you don't crit, you just don't do it. So I should rather just go that you... If you don't crit, you just don't do it. If you get a crit here, you do it. What is better? In terms of getting a crit here and you just feel the experience, or in terms of not getting a crit on the other and then not being able to get this later? I guess me is so bad that I don't mind if you just feel the experience. Another reason to hate on her. Just don't crit, girl. Don't crit. That's all I want from you right now. Of course. Of course, Mia. You couldn't Let me have that. That's cap speed. All this time for nothing. Well, whatever, girl. Whatever. I guess Cyclone Antony will still be running Paragon on Part 3 endgame, which is not the next chapter, but it's the next chapter where they're playable. It's okay, just want them promoted for Part 4. It should be able to. It's just if only that didn't happen, Cyclone would be able to get promoted on this map and I would be running the Paragon somewhere. So you can cease here now. Do you want to do something else? Yeah. How do you do with this heal? And I'll take me a slim sword. I might as well. Okay, the slim sword. It doesn't matter. That is only helpful if you want to try to one-turn one of the maps, the following maps. Just finish this. Alright, we got some base experience. All the unit experience is used 19 points. That's nothing. I should probably have told them to fall back. But never mind, we still got some base experience. I just had to keep that and use only that this time around under the rules of 80 points high or higher to level up with stats cap, which probably won't happen anytime soon as most of my units are tire free. I guess Tanit could be a candidate for that. Then again, there's only one more map of Part 3. So I won't be using this base experience until that happens the soonest, which it might not. Anyway, that should be enough for this video. I'm sorry about that boost. I should probably just not care. It's probably not important. I just wanted that, but whatever. We'll see you with another video next time. Until then, bye.